generation 20s, maybe teens, talking about like a guy's got to have this, and he's got to spend on her first date, he's got to take her to Novikov, he's got to take her to
Turn off my boy Sarah Garvey. We back, y'all. We fucking back. I don't know how shit, let me turn on some non-copyright music. Oh, I would tell what, listen to these memes. Fuck it.
Keep your hands up.
I got no idea if I can like monetize fucking memes or not, but whatever. Ads in 3, 2, 1 anyway. Bro, if No Way Home spoilers pop up on my shit, I'm sorry, bro. Y'all been warned. I'm like the biggest Spider-Man fan that I fucking know. So you best believe the moment after I got out of No Way Home, I got to YouTube and I started looking up all of the spoiler posts. I looked up all of them. I didn't give a fuck. What the audacity? I'm not updating you. Your ass to sleep. Damn. Anyway, let's see. Live stream. Who we got? Oh shit, I got a viewer. Okay, what's going on? Shoot, I forgot to like. It's been so long since I done streamed. I done forgot how to set the shit up. Gotta put the comment section over there and put the internet window right here. How's it going today? I'm trying to shoot, I'm gonna see if I can wait for some more people to come in here, but I'm gonna just look at some memes in the meantime. But how you doing?
Oh, it's 3 a.m.
3 a.m.?
I gotta go do the thing.
Richard.
Helen, I have to do this.
You about to run around? Fucking cats, bro. Fucking cats. Oh my god. I never really cared if Sally was Canon. Come on, bro. You ain't gotta shoot me in the fucking soul the moment I come back. It is what it is, though. We all got our rights, our opinions on this channel. It is what the fuck it is. Alright. I guess Gray Matter the only one here. It don't matter. Shit, we can do this with one viewer. I don't give a fuck. That cat meme was funny as fuck. Alright. Let's get it. Fucking audacity. Skip the update. Now quit. Quit. Wasn't my intention. I love the character though. Oh, it's all good, man. I just saying shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Sally Acorn, best Sonic girlfriend, in my opinion. All right, let's get it. So, I'm rolling around on Twitter last night, right? And while on Twitter, I see something interesting. It's a tweet from Jean K. Now, it can be argued, and it has been getting argued in her comment section. You know what I mean? And her comments has been lit up. They've been like, where are you getting this information from? I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? He wasn't fired. He's still working on the comic to this day. I'm not really here to talk about whether or not dude was fired or blacklisted or none of that. I'm here to talk about these 3 things that she circled. That's Sally Acorn. That's Sally Acorn. That's Bunny Rabbit. Now, if y'all remember correctly, this was a part of the Sonic Forces comics. I'll Wikipedia them so I don't end up pulling up an illegal site or something like that. Let's see. Sonic Forces, Wikipedia. Let's see. Episode Shadow, the plot. Damn. Okay. All right, I guess I'll explain it then. So, Sonic Forces, I'm pretty sure we already know about the DLC for Episode Shadow that happened before the game, but there was a prequel comic. It was 4 prequel chapters called Sonic Forces, titled right after the game, and Ian Flynn was the guy working on them. He was one of the people working on them, rather. And in these 4 comics, it basically shows what happens before Episode Shadow and then leading into Sonic Forces. So this little panel right here, this isn't from Archie Comics, this isn't from IDW, this isn't from Fleetway, this isn't from, I don't know, name a comic. This is a prequel to the game. Like, this right here is a prequel to the game, and these are photos. Again, like, these are photos. This isn't like that this isn't like that vector dial up there, right, where it was, it's just a dial that just might have happened to look like the character, or it was just a metatextual joke. It's like, no, bro. No metatextual jokes. Not this time. It's literally a picture that Rouge the Bat has of Sally Acorn. 2 pictures of Sally Acorn and 1 picture of fucking Bunny Rabbit. Now, unless Rouge, the Canon Rouge somehow crossed over into the Archie multiverse, Sally exists here. I think it's pretty undeniable. Whether or not they liked the fact that it happened or not, right? Like, this is I'll say this, even if they blacklisted dude, right? Even if they was like, no, we don't like that you did this, you're blacklisted, right? If they were to go back and say they're not in the universe, this counts as death of the author, because yes, yes, they are. It's kind of amazing to me how, and it's funny, I was just listening to a Bumblecast episode from 3 years ago where Ian says, like, no, they pay attention to what comes out. You know what I mean? They check, and basically they were saying that the editing staff is on their shit. They don't allow stuff to come out in the comics that they don't see. This might have gone under their noses, I'm not sure, but, like, quite fucking literally, bro, it's a photo of Sally Acorn, 2 of them in a canonical Sonic Forces comic, in a canonical Sonic Forces prequel. So this could be taken a couple ways. One way, she went to the Archie multiverse, right? Rouge somehow made it to the Archie multiverse and crossed over with it, took a picture of the people she saw there. Another scenario would be that, like with Broly and with Bardock in Dragon Ball Minus, though the non-canon people have their versions of them, the original author decided to throw them in the story, and their backstories from the non-canon versions aren't necessarily like canon. They aren't necessarily the same. And in that case, this will be the first that we're seeing of Sally Acorn in this universe, and she might not even be dating Sonic. She might just exist here and have a completely different life. Same thing with Bunny Rabbit. I would wager that they are still freedom fighters, though, especially since Sonic Forces was so fucking heavily based on the idea of the freedom fighters in general, right? But that's just me. Okay. One viewer. That's fine. But I just kind of wanted to go over that. This might not even need to be a long video now that I'm thinking about it. I could have just like recorded this and put it up. But hey, I kind of missed live streaming. As you can see, I'm about to show you how my desktop. Because my desktop, remember my desktop used to be Omni-Man and Invincible and shit? This is my desktop after working on Downplay the Hedgehog episode 6. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, man. Gotta stay hydrated. But yeah, this shit is ridiculous, ain't it? It's pretty fucking ridiculous. So, dude said, looks like my desktop. Yeah, man. Yeah. And I gotta say, right? Channel content. Let's refresh before we look at the number. 278 views, man. Y'all gave me 278 views on this fucking video, bro. In what, 3 days? This shit about to hit like 100 views a day. It's not even 12 noon yet. It's 11 a.m. I really appreciate the support. Like I can't thank y'all enough for the support. I'm gonna try and play a game, but I don't think that there are any games that I was actually prepared for. Cause like the game that I downloaded was what, Sonic Rift? I think that was the one. Is that the one that it was Sonic Revert. That game is hard as fuck to play, bro. Like I've been trying to play it. I don't think I've been able to do that really. I'll change this to also answering questions because I'm always down to answer questions. Oh my God. So I just remembered that this one guy came to my page when it he came to my Downplay the Hedgehog episode 6 and he started questioning whether or not Shadow was immortal. And I'm like, bro, there's a literal scan. Like I give him the fucking scan, bro. This is so funny. I told him I was gonna talk about him on the next stream too. This dude, Mr. E, bro. He's like, normally Shadow's immortality is implied as the eternal youth type. Black Doom referred to himself as immortal, but he just looked the same both before and after 50 years time skip and still got killed by Super Shadow. Maybe that's because Shadow is also an immortal and then he amped himself up to super. Like that doesn't refute anything. But okay. Another person translated that the 06 document where it says his body is both unaging and undying, though it could be a mistranslation. It's not a mistranslation, which we'll get to in a minute. Then he says, rings ain't just game mechanics when characters talk about them in cutscenes like Rivals, where a tired Silver from ESP Powers tells Espio he requires more rings to regain his strength back. Now, this is a prime way to tell me that you haven't been looking at my videos without saying you haven't actually watched my videos. Like from that point, something told me in my head, okay, this is a down player. And because it's like, if you saw episode 3, if you saw Downplay the Hedgehog episode 3, there's no reason, there's no logical explanation for you coming to my channel to say the rings aren't game mechanics. Okay, I already did a video based on the idea that they're not game mechanics. Like, if they're not, then fine. He got 70 billion of them. Good luck. Like, you know what I mean? But no, the whole idea was that, and I'm a click here to his life force, which is you can see right there, right? Sonic can travel to by just having 100 rings at it. That's 95, 3 lives. 95 rings, 3 lives. Watch what he do.
His life force.
4 0 rings. Now what he about to do?
Which is clearly a game mechanic because 100 rings turn into an extra life in this game.
So I'm sitting here saying this is, you know, clearly a game mechanic that the 100 rings sends him to the special zone, because he doesn't actually lose those rings to go there, and when he's there he can collect another or several hundred rings and not leave. So this isn't an automatic 100 rings sends you there. This is a choice that he's making, or at least story-wise, right, plot-wise, this is a choice that the character is making, that they that the game mechanics are set up to be made after 100 rings are collected. But even still, you know, he still got 4 lives, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't take any rings or any lives for him to get here. So he can do it under his own power. Let's see. We're gonna go back down here. Cancel that reply, please. So base sonic kick is stronger than supersonic homing attack. I mean, yeah, the one from Lost World, yeah. Base sonic is stronger than the supersonic from Lost World, yes. He found this person found the Zavok part kind of iffy. I don't mind that. That's why the lengths that I went to explain the whole Zavok is, you know, stronger than supersonic thing, I was like, I understand. I think there was a point in the video where I was like, I understand that there are people who just can't have the Zavok thing. So if you just refuse, right, then we'll just say that, you know what I'm saying, we'll just say that the people that were above Zavok scale sonic higher anyway, such as, say, Time Eater, or wait, no, I'm not entirely sure. I'm losing the placement of Sonic Forces in my head for some reason. I mean, Sonic Generations and Sonic Lost World, those 3 games. But either way, Infinite is stronger than all of them, and he beat him in base form. So again, it would still make Sonic stronger than his previous super form feats, when the strongest villain ever comes along and you can beat him in base form, when other strongest villains ever before him, you needed your super form to do it. That means you surpassed the super form, and like, you don't need Zavok for this scaling. I was just given that as a little gem because Sega Scourge went over it already, and you know, I found it to be really interesting. But even without Zavok, this still works. Moving along. At least the very context at very least the context of the scan at 1902 suggests his immortality is more than just eternal youth. So I wouldn't throw out the unaging and undying reference as a mistranslation. Eternal youth doesn't help you survive against an exploding comet. Immortality would, though. Now, this is what I'm talking about.
Another step.
You know, I wonder if he's okay, says Rouge. And Amy's like, come on, there's no need to worry. He is, after all, immortal. Now, if you take an explosion and 2 people, like literally, you're in the middle of an explosion, right? And then somebody says, I wonder if he's okay. There's no need to worry. He is, after all, an immortal. Are they talking about eternal youth? No, they're not talking about eternal youth. They're talking about death resistance. Or death immunity, rather. Now, deathlessness doesn't really mean much in the Sonic universe because higher dimensional beings always come along who can kill, you know, lesser beings. So, I mean, in that sense, all immortality, no immortality is actually real across any version of fiction. Like, just look at Highlander, you know what I mean? Look at fucking Zamasu, right? He had an immortal body. Beerus couldn't erase him, but Omni King could. You know what I mean? Omni King been the same. He looked like a child. But he's older than every universe. This is the same argument that you're making for Black Doom. You're saying, well, it suggests eternal youth, so therefore we're going to completely cut out the possibility and idea of deathlessness. And the scans the scans say otherwise, right? What's going on, Tug Turner? YouTube notifications is bugging. Oh man, I'm talking about this person in my comments from yesterday, who was denying that Shadow has an immortal body, even though scans fucking say he has an immortal body. Like it, they can just go, just play this.
Side note: Shadow has been stated to be immortal, but
Sonic Mario at the Olympic Games, right? Created with an immortal body. Now, he asked me, why would you include Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games scans? And my answer to that is because before it was ever Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, it was called Sonic at the Olympic Games. A lot of people assume that Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games is a Mario crossing over with Sonic thing, but no. The Olympic Games series is a Sonic game. Like, this is a Sonic game. This is made by Sega. I mean, it might be produced or, endorsed or whatever by Nintendo, because, at the end of the day, they're the ones with the gaming platform that they put this shit on. But Sonic at the Olympic Games was the original title for this shit before they ever crossed over with Mario. This is a Sonic game, so therefore the scans from this game reasonably come from Sonic Team and Sega, which they do. Continuing along.
This is another question. I mean, this
is Wendy. Given an immortal body, right? There's a difference between, I have eternal youth, right? Like I don't age, rather than you have an immortal body, right? I believe Zamasu is even saying, I have the body of an immortal now. Like, it is what it is, but
that's
any other doubt should have been gone right here at this point. They're clearly talking about deathlessness, not eternal youth. You know what I mean? Like, clearly that's what they're saying. But, downplay. I named the show Downplay the Hedgehog for a fucking reason, bro, because that's all motherfuckers come in my comments and do. That's all people come to me and do. They downplay, bro. Downplay the Hedgehog episode 3 is about, rings not being game mechanics. It's more so the fact that it takes 100 rings to go there, but he doesn't actually lose said rings. I don't mind you saying he spent the 100 to go there, though. He has 70 billion. Oh, 7. Shit. The conversation over as fuck, and here I am. Let me put a 0 there. Bam. Anyway, he got 70 billion rings. Ring meter clearly shows he didn't use those rings to go to the special zone, no. Number 3, yes. Now here come the bullshit, y'all. Here it come. That came from Amy, one of the least knowledgeable characters. So now we're supposed to assume that Amy don't know what she's talking about. We're supposed to assume that the game devs created that ending and made Amy say that just for shits. This is literally the canonical ending to Shadow the Hedgehog, y'all. And they believe just because Amy said this line, it now doesn't have any relevance because, she's one of the least knowledgeable characters in the game. Knowledgeable about what? Is my next question. Knuckles is the one that's framed as a dummy most of the time. I don't agree with that, by the way. But that's the direction they've been going with Knuckles for a long time. Amy might not. I don't know. I don't know where he assumed that Amy is one of the least knowledgeable characters in the entire series. Why were people even worried about him dying in Sonic Adventure 2 or getting shocked that he survived in Heroes if he had the deathless kind of immortality? I can answer that for you. That's because in Sonic Adventure 2, nobody fucking knew Shadow. Nobody knew him or what he was or who he was. They didn't know him. Everything he did was a surprise. Not only that, but why were they worried about him dying in SA2? If you look into Sonic Adventure 2 and you look at what Sonic and Shadow are saying to each other while they're fighting, if I remember correctly, Sonic straight out states like, bro, if you run out of rings in super form, or if you stay in your super form for too long, then you could die. Again, how can you die when you're deathless? Chaos Emeralds are higher dimensional. You know, they're higher dimensional artifacts, as discussed in episode 6. This one right here, right? A Chaos Emerald with 0 energy can hurt the Time Eater. But you ask him why. Anyway, getting shocked that he survived in Heroes, again, because the super form thing. You get what I'm saying? You stay in your super form for too long, you could die. So they do Chaos Control. He fails to do a Chaos Control and falls to the earth. It's reasonable to assume, oh shit, he was in his super form for too long and he died. Now, granted, this is also because this was Shadow's first time ever going super, so it was harder for him to hold on to the super form than it was for Sonic. I'm pretty sure I remember reading that somewhere, that because this was Shadow's first time in super form, it was harder for him to hold on to the form than it was for Sonic. So, yeah, again, this all makes sense. If he had the Deadless Kind of Emerald, yeah. Again, higher dimensional artifacts, higher dimensional beings, higher dimensional artifacts, higher dimensional transformations cut out the idea of anybody being deathless who is infinitely below them on a fucking dimensional scale. Also, everyone was too far to see what exactly happened at the end of his game. That. You know the thing in Downplay the Hedgehog where I post Sonic because of the metric meters thing? You know the metric meters pose with Sonic? That's me right now. Because I lost brain cells the 3 times I looked at that Man, I'm not trying to call names. I'm not going to call names. This was just... What? Everyone was too far to see what actually happened at the end of the game. Bro, you can see a solar and a lunar eclipse from the fucking ground. You can see other galaxies from the ground if you look right without even using a telescope. Like, I posted that shit in what? Sonic in episode 1? That the human eye is able to see other galaxies without a telescope. No, I'm not finna sit up here and say you can see the entirety of the entire galaxy, and like, no, but you can see a star from somewhere else. You can see a star outside of our solar system from the ground here. So for him to say a comet that has the ability to come on, bro. That was too far for them to see on the ground, really? An explosion just above the planet Earth was too far for them to see on the ground. I need some water, bro. I'll be back. Got me fucked up. I got a grapefruit right here. I didn't even need the water, but oh well. I'm gonna pour me some more anyway. What's going on, Destroyer? What's popping? I might go back to the Sally Acorn thing for the people that wasn't here or missed that part, cause that is pretty short. You know, that information is pretty short. And I did put it in the title. Yes, sir. What you want, phone? Oh. Puppy GF is live. Puppy girlfriend. Puppy girlfriend on Twitch is live, y'all. Alright, anyway. Back to this aneurysm right here. Lordy, 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 lord. Anyway, Shadow teleporting to the Ark after warping the Black Comet to activate the Eclipse Canon. Nobody else was there, so it must have been him to blow up the comet. Assuming Shadow was still in the comet when it exploded. He wasn't in it, he was carrying it, he was below it, but, you know, do you. He has the raw durability to tank it, especially in his super form. Okay. The problem with the unaging and undying translation is that nobody is credited for doing it, thus making it sus. And your source Wendy translated that scan twice without getting that result. Now, Wendy isn't my only source, but she is my primary source. So, kind of annoyed me when dude brought Wendy into it. But I clicked on his link and it's like, this can't be what you talking about because this shit too fucking blurry. Like, I thought I was just I'm like, okay, I'm looking at this on my phone. Maybe if I look at it on my computer, it will sharpen up. Nope. This shit is blurry than a bitch. Like, bro, let me max out the quality on this hoe. Quality maxed out is 480p. Full screen this shit. Shadow the Hedgehog, a black hedgehog who looks almost identical to Sonic and who 4 letters. Honestly, the only reason I was able to read the first half of that sentence is because I was like guesstimating what they would be saying about Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, it's, you know, normal stuff. He is fast as him. He looked like him. And who matches him in terms of, I'm gonna guess that's speed. That don't look like speed, but I'm gonna guess that says speed. Like, bro, I can't read this shit. Can y'all read this? I can't read this shit. Anyway.
We just not gonna get into it today.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That's one of my favorite things to say when I'm making a video. And I'm like, we're not gonna get into that today. It's like my favorite thing to say when I'm making a video. Yeah, we not, you know, we could get into that today, but we won't, y'all. I think my favorite time I said that shit, he said no, but my glasses are broken, right? My favorite time I ever said that shit was when I was talking about him opening up a wormhole or creating a distortion in space to get to another dimension. I'm like, we could, but we won't. Shit. All right. Let's continue with this. Bzz. Wait a minute. Is this we can't expand the reply? Okay, I gotta read.
If for no other reason than the
Okay. Let's see. So yeah, Wendy translated that scan twice without getting that result. Okay, that's fine. And it's like, okay, if you want to assume Amy doesn't know what she's talking about, then that's fine, but eternal youth isn't implied in that scene. It was an immortal body, just like in Dragon Ball, immortals can still be knocked out, etc. Also in Sonic Adventure 2, they didn't know Shadow, only Rouge had studied him. Rouge knows the most information about Shadow out of any other character because she's read his files, and she didn't refute Amy. She didn't refute Amy at all. And I'm guessing the inconsistencies can't all be cleared up because it's Sonic the Hedgehog, but Shadow having an immortal body isn't just in one scan anymore. Right? Aren't Dragon Ball immortals known for their crazy regeneration? What did that have to do with fries in France? Fuck did that have to do with French fries in France? Nothing. Anyway, let's continue on because I done already pushed myself into this bullshit. Actually, no, I have liberty to stop. It is my show, ain't it? Show. Look at me. Fucking show is a stream. Let me see. How many people are here? We got 3 people and 1 like. All right. I appreciate y'all, even for the 1 like. It seems more like Mythless Iblis territory than Shadows. Now, y'all know, like any Sonic, you know what? I'm not even going to explain it. You shot yourself in the foot with the Mythless thing, bro. Because Mythless tried to fight Shadow, and Shadow literally just took off his rings and started running. And that was destroying Myth. He destroyed Mythless by running, my dude. Mythless had to withdraw from that fight and kill Sonic to get Iblis. Right? Like, he was like, oh, I'm gonna kill you, Shadow. Shadow said, bitch. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna withdraw from this fight and become Solaris. Then you'll be fucked. Right? So the whole, immortality is more of a Mythiless thing. Okay, and Shadow bodied him. More fucking support on fucking Shadow being immortal. What do you think on Archie's ability to no lose? To no lose. Oh, to not lose? I'm not entirely sure I understand that question, Destroyer. You might need to rephrase it for me. But let's see. Where am I? All right. It took most of Sonic Battle. It took him most of Sonic Battle to recover from just one injury, right? And here's my thing with that. It took him most of Sonic Battle to recover from one injury, but if I remember correctly, he got shot with robots that were either designed by Gunn or Eggman, both of whom have the technology to hurt a being of his caliber. It still stands up, bro. Eggman makes shit to keep up with Sonic all the time. And Gunn literally already told, like, Omega already found out he found out himself that, like, yeah, Gunn eventually, like, sends me after you to destroy you. And I don't even think it was just Omega. Like, Gunn set up a strategy to kill Shadow the Hedgehog after he saved the world. So no matter, I think it was Eggman's robots, though. I'm not sure. If it was Eggman robot, definitely, like, no question, it's got the ability to hurt Shadow, immortal or not. Not only that, but being hurt or knocked out or injured doesn't stop you from being immortal. That's silly. Let's see. He has an ability that prevents him from dying or losing. Does he? Does he have an ability that prevents... Like, that's an actual ability? Or are you saying he just has a knack for never losing? Because, I mean, I feel like I've read some art... Yeah, I've read some Sonic chapters where Sonic lost. At least if I can remember correctly, like, pretty sure I've read at least one chapter where Sonic has lost. Let's move along. Yep, that's what I'm assuming. Amy was trying to cheer her up. Why would they write that in at the end of the game if it makes no sense, bro? Amy was trying to cheer Rouge up. Rouge, who knows more about her than her. He's like, I disagree with you about Rouge. She had red files on the Bio Lizard, not Shadow. That's why she's doubting him as the ultimate life form in Sonic Adventure 2. If you read about the Bio Lizard, right? If she read about the files on the Bio Lizard, think about it. Use common sense. What was Gerald Robotnik's plan? To create an immortal being. Pretty sure that was in the fucking plans. That's why he was called the ultimate life form at all. At all. And the Bio Lizard is also called the ultimate life form. So like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's not hard. There are multiple sources that say he's immortal, but most of them don't specify which type. You're not making a case as to why he don't have an immortal body still. Also, why'd you use that scan from the Olympics crossover games? Because it's a Sega game. 06 Prima Guidebook refers to Ageless and the Forces Jump magazine, Japanese magazine, as everlasting immortality, sounding more like the eternal youth kind. That's what it sounds like to you. That's what it sounds like. He also inherited blood from Black Doom, who boasted about his immortality. He looked the same for 50 years and got killed in several endings. By who? An immortal? He got killed by an immortal? It's too easy. I'm gonna skip my thing. Or should I? You know, I'm gonna just go to the end. I'm gonna go to the end, bro, because basically what I told him was this. He could also have plot and fate manipulation. Oh, okay. I feel as though what you're talking about is what Mammoth Mogul was complaining about. Is that what you're talking about specifically? Because if you talking about when Mammoth Mogul was like, bro, like, I'm not even gonna try with your ass no more because I done fucking realized, like, it's like fate just gives you the wind. I've literally been so fucking reasonably above you and fate just laughs by making you win anyway. I do remember reading Mammoth Mogul kind of just being fed up with the fact that Sonic always wins to the point where it doesn't make sense scientifically, logically, or on any level, and he's just like, yeah, fuck you. Like, yeah, Mammoth Mogul was pretty fucking fed up with Sonic winning all the goddamn time. And I feel like that's a metatextual joke, but at the same time, it could be true. I mean, basically, what that actually was, bro, if we gonna be 100 about it, that was Mammoth Mogul's way of complaining about the writers. Right? Like, that was his way of complaining about the fucking writers. Like, I did this and you just fucking won anyway. It's almost like there's a plot that demands for you to win. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mammoth Mogul is coming close to that fourth wall awareness. That's how I took it. That's how I interpreted it. Like, something ain't right here. You won even though, motherfucker, you shouldn't have. Like, it's almost like this is your book or your world and we just living in it. I feel like that was more the direction that he was meaning to go with those complaints. But yeah, I love Mammoth Mogul, man. He's a fucking OG. I can't even say OG no more because people don't know what the fuck that mean no more. I'm still here. I'm still here. What's going on, bro? You said Kim Pender's confirmed? Okay. That's cool. You know what? I got a perfect way to answer your question, bro. What do I feel about Sonic having plot manipulation and fate manipulation? Well, the fact that he can repower the Chaos Emeralds with just positive thoughts, you know what I mean? That's just like, he doesn't, you know what I'm saying? You know how I was talking about, okay, well, he repowered the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic Generations by running. Truthfully, he doesn't even need to run to do that. I'll give you an example. Let's see. Is this the last one or Sonic Rush? You know what? Fine. Let's see. Wait. Sonic and Blaze in space is supposed to happen, right? Maybe this is only in Blaze's story. They fought. Oh, this is in Rush 2, right? Because it had Eggman Nega. Look at me, fucking up. Fucking up. It's the Eggman Nega game. Is it Sonic Rush Adventure? Stopped. And my world inextricably linked. Like two Eggmans. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's this scene. Did someone call for me? There we go. This is how I feel. Like, and I'm answering this question right here. What do you think? Yeah, this one right here, right here. Now that y'all see it, I'm answering this question. I'm gonna leave it highlighted. The answer to my question is, the answer to this question is, I believe that Game Sonic has it too. Observe. You guys. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, my nigga used the power of friendship. Know that you saved us. And this is after they've drained, I'm sorry, yeah, the Eggmans drained the Chaos Emeralds and the Soul Emeralds to basically, you know, they lost their color and their luster. There we go. There we go. This is how I feel about that. I believe that Game Sonic has plot and fate manipulation too. And this is when I first realized it. What's going on, Bonzu? Sorry, Sonic, the Soul Emeralds have lost their power. Look, their luster. They look like ordinary stones. Now, we know what Chaos Emeralds look like when they look like ordinary stones. They don't have their color anymore. They're drained. They have zero energy. Watch what Sonic do. It'll be okay. Question mark? Watch what Sonic do. You learn to open up and trust. To trust your friends. And they learn that you can rely on others. Oh, you learn you rely on others. Yep. I think that's enough chit chat. You guys, as long as you had the power of friendship, bam! The Soul Emeralds will never lose their glow. My bro, you see the light. The Soul Emeralds. Ready to do this? And he revived the fucking Chaos Emeralds. Blaze should be able to use the Soul Emeralds now. It's so warm. Bro. He did that with the power of friendship, my nigga, by just saying, you know, cheer up. I'm your friend. Just think happy thoughts, bitch. Like, no, that was when I first started to think, all right, I think Sonic has plot and fate manipulation. That Wally West video better not take nearly as long as that Goku one. But hey, what's up? Hey, bro. You know how many Flash comics I gotta read? Oh my God. You have any idea? You have any idea, bro, how much backlash I'm gonna get even if I don't have any fucking false statements in that video? I mean, good luck for me. The dislike button don't exist no more now, right? I'm pretty sure I'd be getting dislike spams on episode 6. What's going on, Bonsu? I think that's what Rewind Rumble said. Yeah, I'm still waiting on that Flash debate. Oh my God. Man. Wait, which debate? You talking about with Darkstar Archangel? Have you been following the channel for that long, Gray Matter?
How is that?
It's my boy Ryan Drummond. That's a unique voice for Blaze. Me saying that's a unique voice and it's our first one. But Still waiting on that flash debate. Mephiles Theories. What's going on, Mephiles Theories? Alright. But yeah. I do believe that I believe that Game Sonic also has plot and fate manipulation. Because ain't no way in hell that Eggman and Eggman Nega can literally just drain the emeralds right then and there. And he ain't even have to touch them. He was just like, bitch, just think happy thoughts. We got you. You got friends. It's gonna be alright. He literally did the equivalent of think happy thoughts. And then they turned back on. You know how easy that is for the plot? Like, you know... People say Sonic can't use chaos control. What? I mean, have they played Sonic Adventure 2? I mean, shit. Motherfucker literally said, I'll use your move, chaos control. But that's with an emerald. Now, without an emerald, I know he can stop time. Whether or not you want to call it chaos control or not, when he stops time without an emerald, that's up to you. I don't really care to argue that one. If y'all want to say that that's not chaos control, just a like time stop outside of it, sure. I mean, I feel like he's still using the chaos force to do it, which, you know, we have to be splitting hairs to really get into why it's not chaos control, to be honest. But if you want to say it's not, then sure. They say he used a fake chaos control. No, he used a fake emerald to do a real chaos control. This is why Shadow got mad. What you mean? This is why Shadow was like, hold up, bitch. Who the fuck are you? I'm tired of this shit. Like, this is why. Or he needs help. Yeah, 60 rings. Is that what they mean by help? 60 rings? Yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? Sonic needs help for chaos control. That help is called 60 rings. Anyway. Man, this grapefruit is slapping, y'all. I'm trying not to just like be a fat ass here. Actually, grapefruit is a fat burner, so trying not to be a fat burner ass here. But goddamn, this grapefruit juicy as a bitch. I'm trying. As in by Shadow or Silver. Help as in like what Darkstar Archangel was talking about when he was like, oh well, they need to put 2 Chaos Emeralds together to time travel. Like, you talking about, are you suggesting that this guy is suggesting that Sonic needs 2 Chaos Emeralds to use chaos control at all? Yeah, I still think it's kind of a stretch. I mean, oh, if you wait, you talk what do you mean as far as Sonic having plot and fate manipulation? Or are you talking about the chaos control thing? I mean, let's put it this way. It's not his signature move. So even though he can do it, he's not gonna run around doing it to the capacity that Shadow can, or that Shadow would. More specifically, because Shadow was biogenetically engineered to be able to use Chaos Control Emerald or not. Sonic... Now, classic Sonic was doing Chaos Control in the classic era. He was. Every time you go to a special zone and you get a Chaos Emerald and then you warp back into the main universe, how you think you did that? They finally gave it a name in Sonic Adventure 2, but it's always... Sonic's been using emeralds to warp since he was a kid. You gotta leave the special zone somehow, right? That's usually his preferred method. Plot and fate. Signpost could count as chaos control. Oh man. I'm sorry. I'm up here really doing the Jay Jonah laugh right now, and like he might have been serious. Oh God. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be right back, y'all. Let me throw away this can. Oh, Plot and Fate. I mean, to a certain extent, right? But the problem with literally having full control over Plot and Fate every single time is that a story can't be told about you anymore. Like, if you truly are able to manipulate the plot, able to manipulate fate, like at all times, right? Like, you don't just have those little moments where you know what, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Fuck fate, fuck the plot. Then you become a character that can't really even be written about. You know what I mean? Things like you being caught, things like you being beat, things like the stakes being high. None of that shit would matter because you just control fate. You know what I mean? That's the reason why fate controlling characters, generally speaking, are sidelined, introverted characters that, you know, only really come out when the plot gets super serious and they need to change shit for the main character. That being said, though, I had a hunch when they gave some turned off Chaos Emeralds to Sonic. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least he was holding them, right? They weren't holding the Chaos Emeralds or the Soul Emeralds in this scene. Like, they literally just drained them. Like, Eggman and Eggman Nigga literally just drained them and then they left, bro. Like, they was like, all right, we out. It'll be an Eggman land beyond this dimension, and they fucking drained the shit, and they got the fuck on. And Sonic was like, don't worry about the fact that that your Soul Emeralds were just drained. Think happy thoughts. And he turned them bitches back on, and the Chaos Emeralds back on. With a thought. Like, that's bruh. I'm just gonna play this again, bro, because like I feel like this need to sink in, bro. Soul Emeralds have lost their power. Look, their luster. They look like ordinary stones. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Then they start saying happy shit. Happy shit. You tried to save our worlds. The nigga Knuckles like, shut the fuck up. Knuckles about to tell these niggas shut up. And you learn that you can rely on others. Shut the fuck up, y'all. You guys. Nigga Sonic's like, as long as you have the power of friendship, the Soul Emeralds will never lose their luster. Bing! Now, if that ain't plot, fate manipulation, it's something very fucking close to it. Like, Blade should be able to use Soul Emeralds now, and she's like, it's so warm, right? Implying that that to me implies that, like, if you gonna compliment, you know, oh, it's so warm, right? Like, were they not always that warm? that to me makes me think that Sonic gave them bitches more energy than they already had on the normal situation. But that can only be speculated. All I know is Sonic's positive thoughts repowered the fucking Soul Emeralds and the Chaos Emeralds seconds after they were drained to zero, just to be able to win the fight. That's a very that's very within the ballpark of fate and plot manipulation. I ain't gonna sit there and say it's exactly the same. Let's see. I think classic days, it was the signpost or the rings warped you to the special stage, and the emeralds or a special stage itself warp you out. It's never confirmed as Chaos Control. Well, no, it's not confirmed as Chaos Control because it didn't have a name back then. Sonic does act like Chaos Control is new to him in Sonic Adventure, right? But to me, I feel like that was them trying to retcon the Chaos Control thing, right? Like this brings up the whole inconsistencies in Sonic thing. Like, you know, if you do a lot of research, you can get rid of a lot of things that people see as inconsistencies, but you can't get rid of all of them. And like even Sonic standing on top of a Super Emerald, right? That's what warps him to a special stage in Sonic Adventure 3. I mean, not Adventure 3, but Sonic 3 and Knuckles, right? All they got to do is stand on top of a Super Emerald and he gets warped there. So, not only that, but in most special stages, the moment you get the Chaos Emerald is when you're able to go back. Now, granted, there are warp rings that get you there, right? Signposts, I really don't even acknowledge those as like anything more than a game mechanic. But, you know, for people who must have the signposts, I'll allow it today. But yeah, even so, Chaos Control reasonably so, like unless you can find something different to cause Sonic using an emerald to warp. You know what I mean? I feel like it was always in the series. It's just that they didn't really give it a name until Sonic Adventure 2. And granted, it seems like he doesn't... How do I put it? I'll just go to Wendy. Because, yeah, he does act like he doesn't know what it is, right? But at the same time, that's just more or less in his actions and less in his words. Because the moment he realized he couldn't keep up with Shadow, he said, no, he's using the Chaos Emerald to warp. So he knows that Chaos Emeralds can warp people from place to place. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's aware.
Peace out, leaving home just to change my phone plan. Hello, switching from my sofa. Goodbye.
Actually, we don't really need to play that after I done just fucking said it. I think we all remember that line. If it was Chaos Control, it might not be Sonic himself using it, but either the special stage or the emeralds themselves warping the characters. I mean, that's a possibility. Sonic and his to perform and not Ultra Form using Chaos Control literally wiped out things stronger than him, such as Enerjack and other characters, possibly even Archie Solaris, meaning all people he lost to. If he does have full power over this world, T-Plan for that to happen. Oh, he didn't plan for that to happen, I'm guessing. Sonic actually has a resistance to fate manipulation. Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty accurate, to be honest. Let's see. Rent, I think it's Chaos Control, but it wasn't from Sonic himself, but rather the emeralds warping him. Now, even still, right? Because he says, like, no, it's not his speed, he's using the emerald to warp. Whether Sonic does it or not, he still knows about Chaos Control. If you get what I'm saying. And the emeralds have been stated at least once to be sentient, and they do sometimes go where the plot needs them to be, if I remember correctly. I don't remember where I read that scan. I wish I had that for you, because this is such an out there claim that I feel like I need a scan with me to say that. Let's see. How long have we been live? An hour? Okay, honestly, y'all, this is a good time for me to wait, have I been off screen this whole time? I'm sorry. Anyway, this might be a good time for me to end, y'all, because I had to hit the gym, I had to hit the bathroom, you feel what I'm saying? I had to clean up, do the dishes that I just made, and read a bunch of Flash comics and Justice League comics and cry. So, appreciate the support. Oh, and I guess I'll end out the way I began, right? So this person on Twitter, now that there's a bunch, not a bunch, now that there's 4 or 5 people here, this person here on Twitter basically discovered that there are photos of Sally Acorn. Come on, baby. Anyway, there are photos of Sally here, right? And this is the official prequel to Sonic Forces. This isn't Fleetway, this isn't Archie, this isn't IDW, this isn't anything like that. This is the official canonical comic that Sega licensed to be done as a prequel for Sonic Forces. And these are not drawings, these are not, made up voodoo dolls like this vector thing right here or whatever, right? Because if it was this, then they could just say, oh, it's just something that looks like Sally. It was not even her, it's just a doll. It's a metatextual joke, right? But like, no, this is a photo. This is a photo too, and so is that. So, there's ways in which this could be. There's ways in which this could we could go about this. One way is Rouge somehow got to the Mobius verse, right? The Archie verse, and took pictures of the people she saw there, or with the people she saw, whatever, right? Another way is if they did this the way that Dragon Ball did Broly, in a sense that, okay, we know that the non-canon or we know that the spin-off people that work for Sega created this character and gave them their lore, but we, the holders of canon, right, the actual devs decided to bring this character into actual canon, and in that right, this is an entirely different Sally with a completely different story, and probably even a completely different life. She might not even be Sonic's girlfriend in this continuity. You know what I mean? Like, there are some options that you have with this, but given the fact that, Bunny is throwing a punch here in this picture, I would assume that they are still freedom fighters. And given the fact that Sonic Forces is literally, like, I don't care what nobody says, the way that this game is set up is it's based off of the freedom fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like, the promo shit for this thing was join the resistance. Like, this was a freedom fighters based, or I don't want to say based, but it was based on the freedom fighters. Even if they didn't put no freedom fighters in this game. So it's really weird, but also kind of cool that this was allowed or snuck in, right? It's weird if it was allowed, it's cool if it was snuck in. Actually, it's cool either way. Let's see. They still gonna be calling you at the gym. I know, right? They gonna be called. Oh, that wasn't even a scam call though. That was my mom. I gotta call her back. But honestly, Ian is spitting BS again. Yeah, I watched one Bumblecast of his from 3 years ago this morning, and he was explaining he was confronting the idea that people were saying that he lies about the mandates, and he was basically saying, well, the mandates exist, and they've Ken Penders and other Sonic writers have run into them too. And he was saying some shit like, you know, but that doesn't mean that the mandates are set in stone. They change when they change as time goes on, such as I think he stated Sonic wasn't allowed to cry until the wedding arc of Sonic, which is somewhere around 153 or something like that. Then he said that they weren't allowed to use Cream and Omega until they actually were. Like, Ian was explaining some stuff back and forth here and there about the validity of the stuff that he was saying, and the fact that the company changes stuff on a case-to-case basis. But with that said, I am Aries Scarlet. It's time for me to get out of here and punish the porcelain. And I will see y'all next time.